The man accused of breaking into a Linda Vista home and sexually assaulting a 5-year-old girl inside appeared in court for the first time today. It's our top story on the 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Carlo Chiquetto. Police say a 22-year-old Alejandro Jose Confesor broke into the home last week and then returned over the weekend.
CBS 8's Shannon Handy was inside the courtroom. She joined us downtown with the very latest. Shannon.
Heather and Carlo, Confesor showed no emotion in court, nor did he speak. The judge had to communicate with him using a Spanish translator. Now, he pleaded not guilty to 6 charges, including an enhancement which could land him in prison for life.
One crime with an allegation, essentially, of another crime happening at the same time is what caused it to be a 25-to-life case. Committing a lewd act upon a child under 14 while in the commission of a first-degree burglary.
Confesor, again, did not speak during today's hearing. You see him here. San Diego police say he broke into a Linda Vista home earlier this week through an open garage and sexually assaulted a 5-year-old girl inside. According to reports, he said he was sorry and told her to shut up. Then a few days later, he was allegedly seen on surveillance video returning to the same home. He was unable to get in that time. Police arrested him Sunday night on Linda Vista Road, about a mile and a half from the home. He was on the street drinking a beer when officers recognized him. We've learned he lives in a rental in Linda Vista, most recently worked as a cook in a restaurant, and has no criminal background. Initially, his bail was set at $1 million, but the prosecution asked for no bail, which the judge agreed to.
Someone who returns to a residence and commits the crimes that are alleged, we think is a public safety risk, so we believe no bail was warranted. These parents, these kids experience something that no one ever should have to, let alone, this family. So it truly is a parent's worst nightmare. And again, without the collaborative effort of everyone, we wouldn't have gotten the defendant in custody. But now that we have, justice can be served.
Also today, the judge signed off on a protective order. According to investigators, the family says they don't know him, nor have they seen him before. Confesor is due back here in court next month. Carlo and Heather.
Shannon, have we heard anything about how the victim is doing or the victim's family, and were they at today's hearing?
As far as we could tell, Heather, we did not recognize any family members inside the courtroom. That's not to say that there weren't people in there, but oftentimes you can tell when a family is in a hearing, and it didn't appear that way. Police tell us the family is understandably traumatized, but they're doing okay in light of what happened. And as you heard the prosecutor say, hopefully now with the suspect in custody, justice will be served.
Yeah, Shannon, you can understand why at this point they might not want to be anywhere near that man. We'll be following more on this case as it develops. Shannon Handy reporting live. Thanks, Shannon.